You're about to step into the world of Germany's rarest horse breeds, where each animal is a living fragment of European history. Some once pulled royal carriages, some have survived for over 800 years, and some now number fewer than 50 on the entire planet. Ever heard of them? They're not just beautiful. They carry entire cultures within them, having stood beside people through wars, festivals, and the most turbulent times in Germany's past. This video isn't just about counting horses. It's a journey into the last living legacies of a horseback civilization that once shaped all of Europe. Number 6. Schleswig Coldblood. Few people know that across the cold, windswept fields of northern Germany, there once roamed a powerful, tireless breed of horse, strong enough to haul heavy timber for hours without rest. That breed is the Schleswig Coldblood, a quiet workhorse of post-war Germany and traditional farming life. Bred in Schleswig-Holstein, these horses stand out with their low-set frame, bulging muscles, and legs like tree trunks. Standing around 15.2 hands, 62 inches tall, and weighing up to 2,000 pounds, they were like biological pickup trucks. During World War I, they were used to pull supplies and ammunition through muddy terrain where machines simply couldn't go. This breed lands at number 6 not because it lacks strength or rarity, but because it never had the royal spotlight or pop culture fame. After World War II, tractors replaced them almost entirely. Today, there are only about 1,200 purebred individuals left, scattered across Germany and Denmark, mostly known to breeders and enthusiasts. Compared to the Shire horse, Britain's iconic draft giant, the Schleswig is smaller but more cold-hardy and agile on rough terrain. While the Shire shines in parades and beer commercials, the Schleswig remains raw, rustic, and largely forgotten, a hidden treasure of German heritage. But that's just the beginning. At number 5, we'll meet a horse once prized by German nobility, only to be retired by modern breeding trends chasing flash over tradition. Number 5. Alt-Oldenburger. Once a symbol of elegance, prestige, and power in European courts, the Alt-Oldenburger wasn't just a horse, it was a statement of noble class. Yet today, its name has all but vanished from public memory. The breed originated in the 17th century in Oldenburg, northwestern Germany. With a perfectly balanced frame, high-arched neck, and graceful gait, it was the horse of choice for royal processions, carriage teams, and ceremonial performances. Standing around 16 hands, 64 inches tall, and weighing 1,600 pounds, it was known for its calm temperament and easy trainability. Alt-Oldenburger takes the number 5 spot because, despite its noble legacy, it fell completely out of favor in the modern era. As the equestrian world shifted toward lighter, faster sport horses, the breed was heavily crossbred with lines like the thoroughbred, causing the pureblood Alt-Oldenburger to nearly disappear. Today, only a handful remain, bred by enthusiasts in Germany aiming to preserve the classic silhouette. Compared to the Hanoverian, a world-famous German sport horse also from Lower Saxony, the Alt-Oldenburger lacks modern competitive flair. But for those seeking the quiet majesty of old-world nobility, the Alt-Oldenburger remains unmatched. And don't look away. Coming up at number 4 is a true legend, the oldest horse breed in Germany, tracing back to the Middle Ages, now teetering on the edge of complete extinction. Number 4. Center horse. In Germany, this breed is still called the last breath of the feudal age. The center horse isn't just Germany's oldest riding breed, it's a living relic of over 800 years of equestrian heritage. First recorded in the 12th century in the Teutoburg forest of western Germany, the center is known for its elegant build, long flowing mane, and calm, trainable nature. Standing around 15.3 hands, 63 inches, and weighing between 1,100 to 1,300 pounds. These horses once carried nobles, knights, and even appeared in old cavalry records. It ranks number 4 on this list not because of any lack in beauty or legacy, but because outside of Germany, it has been almost entirely forgotten. With fewer than 50 known individuals remaining today, mostly roaming semi-wild pastures in North Rhine-Westphalia, its survival hangs by a thread. To American audiences, the center might feel like a long-lost cousin of the Dilmaner of Austria, another Baroque beauty famed for royal performances in Vienna. Both share a classical look, but while the Dilmaner enjoys global fame, the center fades quietly into the historical mist. And now, prepare to meet a majestic draft horse once used to pull royal carriages in Bavaria. hailed as one of Europe's strongest warhorse descendants, now fading into obscurity with time. Number 3. Rittaler. Once the pride of Bavaria, the Rittaler was the ceremonial carriage horse of German nobility. With its balanced build, broad chest, and a powerful yet graceful gait, it became a living symbol of stability, dignity, and blessing. Bred in the 19th century in Rottal Inn, this horse is a cross between heavy draft and riding breeds. Standing around 16 hands, 64 inches, and weighing approximately 1,600 pounds, it was once common throughout the region. But as trends shifted toward lighter, faster sport horses, the Rottaler faded from favor. It ranks number 3 because of its deep cultural and historical value. Yet today, fewer than 300 purebred individuals remain. Most of the original line has been diluted through crossbreeding with modern sport horse bloodlines. Compared to the Westphalian, another well-known German sport breed, the Rottaler is less athletic, but it carries a rich legacy of nobility and tradition that no modern bloodline can quite match. And now, prepare to meet a horse so visually stunning, with a golden mane flowing through forest mist. It leaves a lasting impression on anyone lucky enough to see it. Number 2. Black Forest Horse. Not every horse makes you stop and stare the first time you see it, but the Black Forest Horse? That's different. With its deep chestnut coat and long golden mane that cascades like a waterfall, it looks like it galloped straight out of a fairy tale set in the woods of southwest Germany. This ancient draft breed hails from the Black Forest region, standing about 15 hands, 60 inches, tall and weighing roughly 1,300 pounds. Gentle and sturdy, it was once a staple on every farm, trusted for both work and travel, thanks to its calm temperament and reliable strength. It earns the number 2 spot for being the rare trifecta: beauty, personality, and heritage. But it's disappearing. Mechanization and lack of global promotion have pushed it to the brink. Today, only around 1,200 purebred individuals remain, most of them in Germany. And while its stunning looks could easily make it a European icon, the world still barely knows it exists. Compared to the Hoflinger from Austria, a flashy favorite in tourist towns, the Black Forest horse remains quietly noble, holding on to its timeless charm deep in the woods. And now we arrive at the rarest horse in all of Germany. A wild living treasure, the final guardian of Germany's native horse legacy. Number 1. Dilmaner. In the untamed forests of Germany, where people step back and nature takes over, there lives a truly remarkable breed. The Dilmaner, the last semi-wild horse in Germany, and a living symbol of native survival and resilience. These horses roam freely in the Murfelder Brook Nature Reserve in western Germany. No stables, no human training. They live as herds, just like the wild horses of ancient Europe once did. At around 13.3 hands, 55 inches tall, and 800 to 1,000 pounds, the Dilmaner is compact, fiercely tough, sharp-witted, and incredibly alert. It earns the number 1 spot not only for its rarity, but because it may be the only remaining horse in Europe that still retains its original wild instincts. Every year, only a few dozen Dilmaner are touched by humans, during a centuries-old roundup and auction where locals choose their horses the traditional way. Compared to the better-known Exmoor pony of the UK, the Dilmaner is less famous but far wilder, older, and more deeply connected to its native land. It hasn't been tamed by time, it has endured it. And that's why the Dilmaner isn't just a horse, it's the final whisper of Germany's wild nature. And it rightfully claims its place as the most precious rare horse still living today.